Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Saudi Arabia and Russia, two major oil-producing countries, are locked in a price war, and so oil prices are at a historic low. But what does it mean for Jamaica? TVJ's Andrew Ladley has details.
Global oil prices tumbling. That's because more oil is being sold into the market, and the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, is being sidelined. OPEC usually coordinates petroleum policies and secure fair and stable prices for petroleum producers. But on Friday, Russia decided to go its own way. This after OPEC proposed that oil output be curbed by 1.5 million barrels a day. Russia, which has been cutting back production from 2017, refused to take a further cut. The result? U.S. oil prices fell as much as 34% to a four-year low. A barrel of oil is now going for as low as $27.34. But Jamaicans aren't likely to see that reflected in prices at the pumps right away. That's because Petrojam purchases oil on the global market about 6 weeks in advance. So the prices now reflect oil which would have been purchased in early February. So when the current prices eventually kick in, Jamaicans are likely to see lower prices at the pumps and lower electric bills. But the pass-through to electricity prices may not be far-reaching. That's because about 57% of the power being generated by the Jamaica Public Service comes from liquefied natural gas, LNG. And LNG is purchased at a separate fixed rate and does not come from Petrojam. Market analysts say Russia will not sustain the price war for very long, noting that Moscow has more to lose with its flexible currency compared to Saudi Arabia's currency, which is pegged to the US dollar. Andrew Ladley, TVJ News.
Meanwhile, Wall Street's main stock indices plummeted as the Dow Jones Industrial crashed 2,000 points today. That's a result of the slump in oil prices and the rapid spread of COVID-19, which amplified fears of a global recession. Trading was halted immediately after the opening as the benchmark S&P 500 tumbled 7%, its lowest since June 2019. That triggered an automatic 15-minute cutout. In the meantime, the main JSE index got back some of its losses today, gaining 4,382 points. The junior market index, however, declined by 137 points. Among the winners, Caribbean Assurance Brokers, Scotia Group, First Rock Jamaican and US dollar shares, as well as 1834 Investments. On the losing side were Honeybun, Iron Rock Insurance, Lasca Financial Services, Dolphin Cove and Portland JSX. Currency trading ended today with the US dollar selling for $135.05, the Canadian dollar $99.99. The pound is going for $177.54, while the euro closed at $154.74. And that's the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.